Dad Challenge Podcast, privacy struck my video. Let's talk about it. Okay, it's the end of the day. I've been trying to film this video for like hours now. So I don't look as fresh as I did earlier when I started filming the video, but it's okay. I had to get on camera for this one. So Josh, Dad Challenge Podcast, decided it would be a good idea to privacy strike my video. I did a video about him showing his hypocrisy because he's demanding everybody remove their children from social media, yet he has a video in November of 2021 with his kids in it, all of his kids and his wife, and his kid is in a pull-up. So I showed that next to a clip of him saying that Maya Knight was using her kids for parodies and satire when he uses his kids for parodies and satire. So, what did you know? So he decides to strike my video with a privacy strike. I appealed it and YouTube denied it, unfortunately. But then him and his egotistical ass went on his channel and was bragging about it. He said Annie from 10 to Life, which, fuck you, Annie. You're a bitch, too. Sorry, I said it. I'm a little agitated in this video. It might be a little extra spicy, but this is ridiculous. No creator wants a strike on their channel, and I didn't do anything wrong. I blurred the kids' faces out. So let's take a look at the clip of him bragging about it and telling everybody how he got my video removed, and we'll come back.
So what I did was Pierre and I've discovered this thing, and Annie helped me discover this thing. So Annie from 10 to Life, if you don't subscribe to Annie from 10 to Life, please head over to subscribe to Annie from 10 to Life. She is one of my favorite creators. We've been helping each other for over a year now. And I think she's incredible. And she gave me this idea, and I've been saying about it. I've been saying it for a couple of days now. If you have any parental rights and somebody is displaying your children on a YouTube channel, okay, even if you have any parental rights whatsoever, you can lobby YouTube to take your kids off or blur their faces or whatever the case may be. Again, I'm not going to tell you how Annie knows this, or it's never happened to me, but it's happened to her, and that's how she knows, okay? And it worked because I tried it, okay? I don't care. Like, people do videos about me all the time. It's just the way, if you grow and you have an enormous amount of subscribers in a short period of time, you grow fast, your haters will snowball. That's just the way it works. Pierre tried it. So I tried it too, and I'm talking about my haters, and that's where I was going with haters. So someone had posted a video of me and they put my kids in there, and I don't care if you blur my kids. My kids are not fair game on this channel. My wife is not fair game on the YouTube. It's not happening, okay? You don't get to use my kids. You don't get to talk about my wife. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'll do everything within my power to stop you. I don't care what it takes. I will do everything legally within my power to shut your shit down if you bring my kids or my wife into this. Because they have nothing to do with this channel. You can, again, I will say this over and over again. You can hate me all you want. And maybe I deserve some of it because you think I do. Sure. Not them. They're innocent. They have nothing to do with this. And for people coming at me and like they'll send me these videos. I don't watch them because I don't even have time to watch them. I wish I could. But they'll send me these videos and be like, what do you say to this? Your kids are on your Instagram. I had to go delete a ton of people commenting on my kids on my Instagram. People commenting on my kids on my Instagram. And I kind of get that. As I grow bigger, I do see that, right? When I was only had 20, 30, 50,000 subs, I'm like, whatever. I don't care if you put your kids on the internet, everybody. I don't. And I've said that time and time and time again. I do get that. I'm a bigger creator, so even if my kids are on my platform, I do get there like, oh, you're such a big effing hypocrite. But here's where I draw the line, guys, and the distinction, and you guys know this. And so I have to say it again because you're idiots. Stop sending me these stupid fruitcake videos of these donuts talking out their pie holes, okay? I don't give a shit what they have to say. I don't care, okay? But I've said this from the beginning. If you show your kids, fine. I don't care. That's like Maya Nightstand say this all the time. If someone comes at her, it's like, well, I see that your kids are on your TikTok. No one cares if you have 16 followers, Janet. No one gives a shit. Predators aren't looking at that stuff. Maybe they are, but they're not really. Predators are coming for the 8 million, the famous kids. That's what they're coming for. So if you want to put your kids on there, cool. I don't care. I've never had a problem with that. Where I have a problem, and holy shit, put this on a shirt or something. Where I have the problem is when your kids are your income. And I've always said that. I've never wavered on that. Okay, if you are, I also do, yes, have a problem too that if you're putting tons of, nudity of your kids on the internet or putting out like their details of their lives, of course I have a problem with that. But that kind of goes hand in hand with these vloggers and these influencers who use their kids for money. That goes hand in hand. You use them to make money. That's where I draw the line. I don't make money off my children. Never will, never will. Okay, so let's just be there. Anyway, I say that because this douchebag did a video, put my kids in there, and I don't care if they blurred them out. Okay, I just wanted to see if it would work, and it worked. So I had Pierre do the same thing. And what YouTube does, and I'm going to do a video on it just for the dads on how to do this. And here's the thing. You can't just do it unless you actually have parental rights. It has nothing to do with custody. If you have any parental rights whatsoever, and I guarantee you it works because it has worked. That out there. Okay. But let's just say it's being looked at. Okay. So anyway, they're getting a ton of views. So Pierre does the thing I tell him to do, which is flag the video and say, look, I don't want my kid on there. Okay. And what happens? Boom. Comments are turned off as of yesterday. That is a big deal. When you turn the comments off on your channel, your engagement goes, it falls down the pits. Everybody, I'm telling you this, they've got 1.9 thousand unlikes. I know that's not a lot for most channels with 67,000 upvotes. That's a big deal since they took the downvotes away.
So I'm sorry about the lighting situation. I have the light off, then on. I'm trying to make this clear. I've never filmed on this camera before. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the best setting is. So please bear with me. But anyway, Annie from 10 to Life gave Josh the idea to privacy strike my video because his children are in it. But his children are on a public video on his channel. He's lying to people saying that it's on his Instagram. Then he's like, oh, I don't care if you post your kids, only if you have 12 followers or whatever. Okay. Josh changes his argument literally daily. One breath he'll say, get your kids off the internet completely. Then in the next he'll say, well, if you're not making money, it's fine. But then he'll say predators are watching. Predators are watching regardless of how big your following is, Josh. Look at how many views are on the video with his child in a diaper. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Out of all those thousands of people, you don't think it's possible a predator is looking at your child, Josh? Because I know you're watching this shit. You can pretend all you want that you don't watch videos about you. You are full of shit. You're a fraud, you're a hypocrite, and everybody knows it. More and more creators are coming out against you. Now, he just gave everybody the blueprint of how to get a video removed if your children are in it. So what would happen if all the mommy vloggers that he's shown their kids, even if it's blurred out, because I blurred his kids out, say hi. What would happen if all the mommy vloggers that he has hurt by showing their children and dragging and harassing them, they could also do privacy strikes on his channel. And if they all did it at once, his channel would get completely removed and deleted for good. I find it extremely interesting that Josh, is so arrogant and egotistical that he's telling all of the moms that he's done that to how to get his videos removed and his channel pretty much taken down. I think it'll be interesting now that all the moms know and will know. I will be sending that video to every mommy vlogger, and that clip specifically to every mommy vlogger that he has harassed and stalked and degraded and put their kids in, including Maya Knight. I will be sending it to her. I'm going to be sending it and sharing it everywhere I can. If you guys, want to share it around and tag all the moms, please make sure they know that they can get the videos with their children in it removed from his channel. He's going to be his own downfall. He thinks he's invincible, but guess what? The bigger he rises, the harder you will fall, bitch. And that is the truth. I'm scared of you. You and your stands are not going to intimidate me into shutting up. I will continue to call out your disgusting behavior. In fact, I'm working on a deep dive right now, which is going to take me a little bit. Bear with me. Through all of the old content, I'm going to start from the beginning, cover all his dramas that he's been in, see how, he has changed, if he has changed, and it's going to be a very in-depth video. So please stay tuned for that. And yeah, it's just really disgusting that he thinks he can bully people into shutting up. He's acting like I dragged his wife and kids into anything. They're public on his YouTube channel. I didn't say anything about his kids. I didn't talk about his wife, anything like that. I mean, his older son has his own TikTok. His wife has a public Spotify. He puts his whole family on his YouTube channel and on his Instagram. So he cannot say that his family is private and nobody can talk about them. If you're going to lead the charge to telling everybody they have to remove their kids from the internet, that means that you can't put your kids on the internet. You don't have a right to tell people how many followers they can have when it's okay to post. Who the hell does this dude think he is? Now he's dictating who can post their kids and who can't, and what videos and what pictures can be monetized. He said that he didn't make money off his children. Well, in the video with his kid's in a diaper. His kid is in a diaper, and in the description, donate, buy me coffee, my Patreon, my membership, everything to get paid. So yes, when you put your child in a video and people are donating and doing all this stuff, that's making money because your children were in a parody video. You're a hypocrite and a fraud. You are so full of shit. It's outrageous to me that anybody at this point can buy what you're selling. And I want to thank Radiant Brit also before I forget. She mentioned me in a video. She said that, it was fucked up what Josh did. And I really appreciate her speaking out, because as creators, there are certain things that we should be able to stick together and agree on. And that's false striking and deplatforming and all this crazy stuff. If it happens, or doxing. Everybody who's calling out Josh, we should support each other when things like that happen. Even if we don't agree with each other's content or like each other that much or whatever. If things like that happen, I think everybody should stick together and say, hey, this is not okay. So I really do appreciate her speaking up about that, because what he did was wrong. I didn't deserve to get a strike on my channel. I didn't do anything wrong. I blurred the children's faces out, and when it's on a public video, you don't even have to do that. But apparently, Josh has found this, thing where you can get videos removed. Well, guess what? Love Meg, Brianna K, Maya Knight, any of those people, if you have any videos with their children, if you have any videos with their kids in it, I hope they strike the shit out of your channel and give you as many privacy strikes as however many videos you have their children in. You will get what's coming to you. You will get karma. Everything that you put out onto YouTube, you will get it right back at you. And you better know that. You better know that. Your time will come. And that's not a threat or anything like that. I'm just saying all of the damage and nasty shit and doxing and harassing and stalking, all of the horrible stuff he has done to these mothers on the internet and other creators. He's struck YouTuber headlines. He's given BX Beaks Boy multiple strikes. He plays dirty. He plays dirty. He doesn't follow, like, you know, the unwritten rules or unspoken rules of creators where we don't copyright strike each other. We don't privacy strike. We don't try to deplatform each other. Like, that's known that you don't do that. Say hi. Hi. Look how curly your hair is getting. Who's a cute baby? My kids have been super sick, guys, so sorry for the lack of content. First, I was having health issues, and then now my kids are sick, and they're finally starting to get better. Are you starting to get better, finally? This is not going to be the longest video ever. It's starting to get dark out. It's not, like, organized or by any means. I just kind of wanted to show him bragging about what he did to my video, and it's just really messed up, and he better not start doing that to other people. The real reason why he doesn't want that video up is because he doesn't want his hypocrisy to show. He doesn't want his hypocrisy to show because he's leading a movement and he's demanding that mothers take their children off the internet. And you can't do that when you have your own kids on. It doesn't work that way, dude. You don't have a right to tell people what to do with their kids. You don't. You can have an opinion on it, but you cannot do what you're doing and think that there's not going to be any consequences, because these moms will fight back. You better believe that. They will end up fighting back, especially if they know that they can. Sorry, guys. Somehow my last clip got cut out and I couldn't find it. But please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And keep a lookout for my Dad Challenge deep dive, because that is coming. Bye, guys.